This one should go into the fixture. Now, what we do here, we don't want this to be marred. So we put some tape underneath there. The business card has multiple uses. I may even need something bigger than that. So, yeah. We need a piece of, yeah, that one here. Like that, and then we double this one up too. Okay, now we put this aside. Because we have to now mount the digital board. Let me put this. I want to get the longer ones. Okay, we need these again.
Those are
5. This does not belong here. I don't know where that came from. 556, 316.
256.
256. I'm sorry. They go in here. Then we need the same thread, the same style, but one size up.
Okay, that's the switch.
We need a something. How does Clipton come off? With acetone or something? With solvent?
Yes, acetone will come off.
Good. Because before I put it on, I want to make sure I know how it comes off. Put some on the threads. There. Then we put in the insert. You still here?
Good night, Jim.
Good night, man.
Thanks.
You trying to make the thing work?
Yeah, as a matter of fact,
Good.
we did.
Great. Now, we need a little hammer. And the problem is, like this is a little shy. Diamond files again. I gotta correct this, that this should not be necessary. That's another correction. Let me just make it. Just want to say that. Well, the rat tail probably would do it. It's like Russian fighter jets. Some Finnish guy used to be a rep for a company I worked for, said that they used to buy Russian planes. They had to. And when they got spare electronic kits, they always needed a file to fit the together. Okay. Put in flat washer, lock washer. Theoretically, you shouldn't need anything, but I don't really trust it that much. I put a little of this on there. Got it the wrong way. What is this? Come on. here. See, now you can pull it in if you wanted to a little bit, you see. Pull it flush. Don't strain it too much, that's good enough. It's just added weight. Okay, now, first of all, we need to epoxy, not epoxy, to crazy glue on the Teflon. Just that thick one of those in the middle. Because those bigger ones should have, because there's no need to have them that small, you know, because the screw hole should match the screw hole. I mean, they hook up, they are RS-232 connections. They hook up the UART here to this here,
DB25.
to the DB25. So if somebody buys the data logger, the data logger interacts over an RS-232 line. Third is always the signal wire, but there's a clear thing here. The third is the signal going out, and the first number 1 pin on the 20 dB is usually ground. Well, 7 is ground. Sorry about that. We got to connect from 1 and 7 together here. I'll show you a couple of connections have to be made. All right. And this is the way, this is the one little tricky here. Not really that much. And we may use the longer screws of yours there for that. Put in these. The way in which the board is attached to the, is the casting. Put nothing on here. I just put lip tool at the eventually on there. Let's just see whether these screws are. Well, no, they just right. Good. They're okay. Okay, so I put this in here. Going in there, slide them forward, and we should have the smaller one I should use. Yeah, we're sure we don't have any grounding here, okay. No, that's good. You can always take it a little out. No, it can just come up a little bit.
You're adjusting the
So it doesn't
display,
short.
right?
Yes, the display. I don't want it to short out the solder short out on the. Okay. I'm trying to have it as straight as I can by eye. Right. Pretty straight. Okay. Now we use the same screws here. Oops. This. tighten up on her making the harness. She doesn't have enough instruction. I mean, it's like need some more details here. What size might that be?
Which pin is that?
That's one. And one.
Jumping from pin 1 to 7?
Mm-hmm. But before we do that, we for the yard.
Jump to pin 4 to 5?
4 to 5, yes. Between 4 and 5 we make a jumper because 3, 4, and 5 here.
That wire is going to?
That goes to the second. Oh, that's it. Ha! Here comes a little trick. What is this? Explain it. Let me do it first, and then explain why that is. This is the difference between what's the receiver and what is the transmitter. Wire is too long, and also I think I don't know what side I took that from over there. Tell you what, I'll go in with a little less here. Let me go 26, 24. That makes sense. No, it is. It is. Okay, now one more thing we have to do is get this onto 7. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? That's a nice tool here, I like that. Really easy to work with. But the best tool are those mini screwdrivers. They are fantastic.
Which ones? Oh, you like those?
They're the best. I've never seen anything like it because you rest your hand on top, and it just spins like nothing. I'm developing something for that parameter, special application. They can be a pain in the ass. And I haven't even gotten to that stage yet, we're still doing R&D. But, man, you go there and it has to be all, sometimes overkill. It goes over there. And there's only tack soldered on there.
That was for the test.
Right. Well, I soldered it only very loosely. It does not matter how you hook it up, it's just one to one and the other to the other. Now, for this I want to shrink tubing, and it's a bigger shrink tubing. Okay, let's go like this one. That one. these off. You got to do that with.
Calibration?
Yeah, final test was fine. Yeah, okay, there should be hidden underneath. I'll bend them out. Well, we may as well bend it out of the way now. We want to. Yes, we want to. Here's that real quick. All right, now see this thing goes on the in between here. We clipped all in there too without the right distance. See? Then the other half goes over it. Okay, now we'll find the final thing. We need a 440. So if you don't do it. In Germany they have these signs that says don't cross on red. Be a good example to the kids, you know. That actually was very successful. Okay. These guys go in here. This is the one. Oh. Should be welded on there one of these days. Well, all just to make sure. Okay, now turn it that way. This is a magnet. Now, see this here, this stays loose, but the brown on top and the green on the bottom. See? So out of the way. Now, eventually they go in here, these wires here, but right now for the test, the so-called temporary connection. The final connection is we'll show it when we get there. This one here, we just put this on again, and I have this one here. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. Keep this here. And temporary connection is like this here. And we just solder things together so that we can get a power supply. We have a 9-volt power supply, which we can hook up to it. All we do is this to this. Let's use any battery right now at this point. And this to this. Yeah, that's the other one. Red to red. Oh, here we go. And then we hook the 9-volt supply onto these points here. Okay, we'll do a functional test. First of all, we just have a lamp over there. Okay, see that it gives us radio signal. Then the laser signal. Want to see a laser signal? Get any functional signal at all. And then we start adjusting it. Okay. First, we just make sure there's anything there. Makes sense. No, not funny error messages. And then we start putting things into. Probably it's going to be an error message telling us the laser reference is too high because of the low capacitors which we have there. All right, so we'll put a higher capacitor in there to take a guess, and then work from there. And eventually we put a clip over here. These are the inputs into the A to D. Look on the scope. And those gives you the final numbers. When that's done, close it up. Micro clip that thing is there. This is ground here. We go in. The first one is V00. The next one. The next one is 25Z V00. The next one is V01, the laser out the return, and the next one, the fourth one is V02, the laser outgoing signal. Okay, now we go much slower here. We go like this. We don't need to do external source. Why is it going already? Variable trigger. Alright, I'm not sure that we're gonna get. Let's see. Okay. Ah, good. I'm gonna get the ground level. I'm gonna make a free running here. Auto. Okay, this is too bright.
Yeah, probably.
Shut this off here. Make this not so bright here.
Kevin, go back and shut off the pressure builder. You know the pressure builder on the GP45?
Yeah. The main one?
Genius and my genius. I hit it right by accident. 1.2 volts. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I'm not a genius. What is this? Wait a minute. It was too much, but I don't understand why. This is very strange. This should be... See, according to the scale, this is less than 1. This is 0.5. Do we have it? Is this calibrated here? Which is the outgoing laser power. And because we have this as part of a feedback loop, we need to get it to read 1.2 volts.
On the oscilloscope.
On the oscilloscope, that is the voltage that goes into the channel number 2 of the analog to digital converter. Now, we have right now, I put in a 1,000 picofarad, if that was correct, and that gives us something like 0.6 microfarads, or 0.6 volts. We have to have twice that much. But before I had, picofarads less than that, and it railed. So I think you can't scale the caps simply because they're not exactly the same type. So let me put in 710 picofarads. Let's see what happens. So we need that surgical clamp. That would be good. What I put here we have 700. Okay, now we're going to put this in here. Okay, in there. This is why you, okay. This is in now. Power's off there. Right now I'm hitting it empty, at a distance. It doesn't matter. I'm not looking for a return. I'm just looking for the reference signal. Over 5 volts. You see this here? So there's something not scaling here. And so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to take 2 of these and put them in parallel. In series.
Series, it reduces.
Makes half. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So we have to, because there's something not right about the. I've not seen any reason why. I've never seen that before. Okay. Next question is.
I want to change. No.
Okay. What share was this?
As I was saying, on mine you might as well change it.
All right. It's very close to being right.
I think it may have been borderline.
Good enough to go on. Okay, normal. See now, if you have to see the pulse. Oops, what is this here? Oh, of course, if you have it on the ground thing, you won't see anything. You see, it's on a 1 volt scale. See, it goes up. Well, almost to 1.2. See that? So now this is good. Now we have to look at the target. First of all, I want to see, what it is with by 75 we have basically no. When I hit the white target, it's probably going to be E1. 41. Let's see. We'll go through all that, in detail. Yeah, E1, which means too much. They're looking for you. Why don't you? God, it's like a posse. Yeah, channel 2 of ABC. Channel 3 of ABC. Yeah, sample and hold. We have 1.2 volts. Add this has to be added at CX equal to 500 picofarad. I'm going to make a special note here. What are these caps called? These pipes. You don't know that, huh? All right. We have to make sure. I'm not sure whether we want to write it all down right now. We have this board in here. Okay. Oh, we have already a resistor there. All right. Let's look at the. I'm just talking to myself here. Let's look at the laser signal. Okay. I'm going to have this on the white.
Are you looking at the? Okay.
See, I got a thing there, but I may want to put your business card there. 10% or something like that. That general name on it.
You're aiming at the business card?
Yeah. I just want to see what it reads here. It reads error message. I know it already. Now we have to see what signal we have. Okay, you see that? It has here, the signal is for the white card, it's 1.5 roughly speaking. Okay, now we have to see what resistor we had in here. We had a the system is aligned better than ever before. See, when my assistant did that, he never got the signals. We aligned it very carefully. So, okay, good. You see here, we put RX, this is RX, which is there is a resistor in the. I'll explain all that, in detail again, but there is a voltage divider in the. There's a first amplifier which amplifies AC and DC signal. Second amplifier, the DC is pulled out. Second amplifier is coupled by a capacitor to the first, so only the AC signal goes through. That's multiplied 100 times, but before it is multiplied 100 times, there is a voltage divider. And in the voltage divider, there is a 2 kilo ohm to ground, and then there is what we call RX in series. Now, if Rx is 0, there is no dividing. The signal goes in exactly as is. But here we have 21 in series and 2 to ground, which means we have more than 10. We have like 11.5 times reduction. Okay. So now we have to, and this is what we have now. The laser signal at, I should do this here, the sample and hold signal at Rx equal to 21 kilo ohm, okay, is 1.5 volts. We have to come down, and I explained that also. There is a square root of 2 in the ratio. The emissivity is 1 minus V01 over V02, 1 over square root of 2, I think, times d squared. times C11. Anyway, in order for this to be 1, well, we've got to bring this down to something like 1.1, you know, less than 1. So we have to increase this one. Let's put in like 34. That's okay. Get it out. I want to be sure that it is 21K. There's a red, and
2,
a brown,
1,
and a black,
0.
and a brown.
Not a
Not a
red?
red, a red.
Okay, 21K.
Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, I'll put this over here. Okay, now we're putting in this here.
Do you want power off, Alex?
Oh yeah. Not that it is all that sensitive to it. Okay, we have a 4-0 red.
40.2.
2 and then another red, so that's
40.2K.
fine. Okay, now without my surgical handicap, let's see. It also has such a thing called a locking tweezer. But the surgical clamp is better. So what else? Okay, we got. Okay, this is ground. We got that. We got everything here. Okay, fine.
Power up.
Not yet. I have to align things. I have to look. I have to aim it. I don't even align it. I have to aim it
You're aiming at?
at the white card.
Okay.
Now we can do power. And it still may be too much, but we also have a zero adjust, which we have to worry about. It says 5. I think it says 5.7. Alright, and if I go to way over there, see what it says. It says 8.6. Okay. Okay, not bad. Not bad. I gotta shut the power. Doesn't have to be here, but we have to get to the adjustment pots here. And I want to make sure that this is not ground already. Running there. Okay. Again, this thing will fall. Alright. Now we need that pentaprosm. Okay. Looks like 87. Okay, we need always need something else. Okay, here we go. Let's see. We can make it work with this one. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Let me first, you don't even get into temptation to, by accident, adjust the roll part that you should not touch anymore. Span, the radian span, and a 0, the radian 0, okay? That's done already before. That's not going to change once it's in there. So now, we'll adjust, we'll adjust the laser 0, okay? I have an emissivity of 87 or so when I should have like 99, you know, because I'm looking at far away. Okay. Okay, now, going in with here, this one is a null adjustment, so I'm going counterclockwise. Counterclockwise should increase that number. Yeah, 88 in the right direction. $91. Should go to 99.
You're looking at the,
We're at the wall and there's a distance, you know, and it should really not have any significant signal coming back. This is not perfect, you know, but it's good enough for what we're doing right now. The end adjustment is done with the unit and it finished anyway in hand. Well, it's closed. get to that part, little feeling here. Alright. Okay, that's 96. Reading numbers upside down or left side right is not really my forte. Okay, let's see. Already it's E51, which means it has gone to, the signal is below a few counts, so but it increased the still go up a little. In other words, I overcorrected. I went with the null a little too far. And mind you, this is open loop. Okay, 99 now. 99. Good. Now we pointed it at the card. It should show something like, we'll see what it shows. 10 or so. It shows 40. Is that what it is? 40? Yeah, 40. Okay. Which means the resistor we put in is a little too much. But you know what? Well, we have a choice. I could put the small resistor in. We do that. Actually, it's not bad to do that.
Hey,
Let's see what it is now. We had
that's a 30, 36.
30. That is a 3. And then it comes a violet. That's a 6, right?
7.
A 7. That's 37. And then a green.
37.5. And in red,
It could be blue here. I mean, I can't tell.
that's 36.
It's 36? Okay.
Yeah.
This looks off. Existing. Taking out the 40 and putting in 36.
Do you have to check your null again?
I should, yeah, but let me... This is 35. Let me see, the null is probably off, you're right. Let's have a look at this one. Yeah, it's 96, 97, so I gotta... reduce that little, not much. 97, reducing some more. Good. Go to the card, and it says here 34, 32. Okay, now we adjust this span clockwise, increasing the gain on that amplifier. Don't need much. Go 32, because this is, it takes a while before. Is a 10-turn pot. In the beginning, the gain increases slow. Okay, here we go. Right, 13, 15, 15, right smack on the nose. I won't touch it anymore.
What range are you looking for?
Somewhat 50, we have to get the calibration block there, but right now, I'm just looking to get this thing functional, okay? To get to once through it. In other words, I adjust it on the card. It's like 15, right? And when I go to infinity here, further away, it is like should be 99 or thereabouts. Shows an error message. So we gotta maybe since I increased the gain, I gotta fine tune this again here. So yeah, when you increase the gain, you accentuate. Or you factor 0. That's 99, okay. And when I do this now, you have to go back and forth a little bit, but I mean it's not super. It reads 10 now. We're in a ballpark, okay. Congratulations, we did it. This is a functioning unit for the calibration. the radiance measurement, and it's still difficult to figure out where we are. I want to just write that number down, that's why. I'm going back to wall temperature, which is radiance temperature. I'm running fast with this, but that's okay. Revisit the scene. Okay, 1894. Read 1894, and what is the oven?
Approximately 900 C.
Oh, this is a Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit F here. Okay, F. What is it? 900 C, you said?
Mm-hmm.
At black body, 900 C. Again, this is why you can change these resistors there. There's a resistor here, the top resistor. You see there's two of them in there. The top one from here is the DC feedback resistor for the first amplifier. That adjusts the gain for the DC gain. The bottom one is that adjusts the voltage division on ahead of the second stage. Okay, so now what did I say? 34, right? It was
1034.
not Celsius, it's Fahrenheit. Equivalent to 1034 C. All right, so we're reading much too high. We have to reduce. That's all good news because that's because we have, for two reasons. Number one, we have the system is well aligned. It's very clear because from the laser signal. Secondly, we have a 1 millimeter pinhole in there, which gives us a half a degree field of view. We may in the future put in for all units, and I think we have to discuss that with with maybe marketing people. Mr. Irani probably be the right guy to talk to. We should all of them have a quarter degree because this thing can do that. Okay. That means we have a smaller pinhole, we lose the signal by a factor of 4, but we have plenty of signal here. It's not a problem. Okay, now what did we have in emissivity here? We had measure E mode. We had a paper target. We didn't have calcium carbonate target. We had a paper target. All right, paper target. 10 feet distance. It isn't quite. Anyway, E is 10. And the black target was 99 adjusted. Actually, I'm in the wrong column. It's 10 adjusted.
Here they get the serial number. That is their own. Remember, when we were there, we were making 450. That number was 450.
You shouldn't. The target is leave that open here because we don't have to write that here in this column.
So by serial number, it's like, follow me?
We want to tell here what the target was. And how many feet is this from there to here?
No, this one, you can do the photo. You can put, you can use this, you have to use this one. Meanwhile, take this one out. Where is the one you just did?
Oh, of course it can't be anything because they're not in the E mode. Sorry. Got to go here.
This one may continue to come next to this.
There. Now we're going to get the E mode. Okay, that's good. This is about 1.1. Okay, not bad. All right, we have, it's not 10 feet at distance, 1 or 3 inches. You know, in the future we may want to go 10 feet exactly. That's okay. And the signal is, all right. Oh, all right. And that's RX equal to what? 36. Plus it's adjusted. We should go back to what it is without the adjustment. All right, some other time.